Killing it up here, huh? Absolutely, I love it. Listen, gang, so I have been thinking about a lot of things, and the number one thing that I've been thinking about recently, just kind of going between restaurants, has been, is there a correct way to get somebody's attention? And the answer, if you haven't thought about it, is absolutely. There is absolutely a correct and a wrong way to get somebody's attention. If you're traveling outside and you're in a Waffle House, and you hear somebody yell, "Hey, yo!" Wildly incorrect. Also look out for chairs. Those may be flying in just a moment. If you're lacking that melanin and you're in North Pole, and you hear somebody say, "Listen here, bucko," you don't have to worry about the chair, but you do have to worry about getting cold cock. Those bars in North Pole are rough. Alternatively, if you're lacking the proper genital region and you're of the lady persuasion, then when you hear with a period, not a question mark, just period. Whatever's about to come after that is probably the rudest shit you've ever heard somebody say to a woman in your life. And listen, any of those situations, your food may be like 90% spit. Maybe don't order soup. It's a lot easier to tell when it's partially liquid. The one that's been killing me recently, though, and this is, down in the Denali area. So you get these folks, you can't tell if they're rich or poor, they're off of the cruise ships, who knows, they're the tourists. But watching this person dig down into their bag and pull something out, it's silver and shiny, and I'm like, well, this isn't a middle school cafeteria, so I'm not worried about getting shot. This one's gonna be blind. They slide a little bell out of the table. Ding ding. Listen, if you thought this was the correct way to get literally any human being's attention, you were fucking wrong. 100%. And that is a confidence move that's just a little too far on the box of whisker chili. Like, at this point, some confidence, I think, is just undiagnosed mental illness. But we let it slide because these people are fucking rich most of the time. Like, I want to remind you all, at this point, billionaires have gone to space, and that's fucking dope. They've got the charisma for it, whatever. But Jim Jones also told all of his folks that he was going to space. I know, I hear some grumbles listening. Dark humor is like dark skin. The darker it gets, a few folks get uncomfortable. That's all right. But every once in a while, right? So let's go back to Bell Dude. Bell Dude ringing his bell probably looks and smells exactly like Elon Musk. But if he gives you that wink across the table and then comes and talks later and he's like, "Hey, me and my prostitute have been noticing you from across the bar. We'd like to invite you over to our place later." Like, there's one of two ways that that's really gonna go. Either you're gonna go to an extravagant mansion, you're gonna ring the doorbell, somebody's gonna show up in a silk robe with just absolutely wild toucan mask, like a nose that's a little too long, plumage back here, and they're listening to like Marcy Playground, Sex and Candy, and this motherfucker's gonna look you in the eyes and be like, "Just follow your nose." Or you're gonna get invited to the ground floor level of a motel. They're gonna open it in the robe that's, in the room, like that terry cloth material. It's not going to be so much like an extravagant mask as it is like a can of Pringles just kind of on their face. And they're listening to Lachlan's first album, which is Jokes to Make Love To. It can go either way. And that's the thing, is like there's still the right level of confidence, it's just the amount of money. And realistically, they're having the same experience, it's just that the unhoused just don't have houses like that. I don't think that I could start a sex cult though. Like, it's really unfortunate. I've got the charisma. I definitely don't have the fucking money, but like, that's neither here nor there. But like, I do think that I could be a number two. Like, I would just be the fucking shit at that. Right? Yeah, that one took a second. That's fine, that's fine. Listen, but like, we're talking about confidence. This is the same town where some of y'all were holding court in the back of a Denny's. Like, just deciding people's fates in the back of a Denny's. And if that's not a grand slam for justice, I just don't fucking know what it is. Yeah, I know, right? Like, I love it, it's charming. So confidence, though, like, a lot of people these days, you run into one group of people that just apologize needlessly, and then you run into the group of people that are just fucking psychos that don't apologize for anybody or anything. I fall into that second group. Sure, whatever. Like, I'm just gonna fucking own that one. But like, have you ever just run into people that just apologize for things that are wildly not their fault, and there's nothing they can do about it? Like, oh, hey man, sorry about the weather. Cool, did you like see the fucking clouds? What do you got going on? Or like when you're walking into the bathroom and somebody's walking out. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and explain this one though. Because some people are just like, oh, sorry, like, oh, I surprised you. I'm coming out, you're coming in, we all gotta use the bathroom, we're all humans, it makes sense. But some people will just meet your eyes and be like, sorry. And you know you're about to walk into a fucking Bible story at that point. Like, it's not good. But also, when a parent dies, I know. Again, listen, we've got a little bit of melanin here tonight. Not a lot. Pretty fucking white. But when my college roommate's grandpa died, it was sad. It's fucking sad for him. It's a real bummer. And I called him and I was like, hey man, it's a real bummer. Like, I feel bad for you. And he was like, I appreciate that, man, because I'm really tired of people saying I'm sorry today. I just happen to be like, well, did you call in the hit? Did you fucking greenlight my grandpa? Yeah. So listen, Funny Fest, like Jerry mentioned, this is my second time up here, and I gotta tell y'all, this is the sexiest stage, because honestly, everybody up here is fucking confident. They are all wildly confident. And I'm so glad that this exists, because this is the sexiest fucking stage in Fairbanks. Pardon me, I appreciate that, but I was going to say that they'll still let me perform. Thank you, Fairbanks. You guys have been awesome.